Hey guys, Adam Hart here. Here's how to beat Elamein. We're going to take tons of her health off using a specific armor set and the greatsword build. So when the fight begins, you're going to open like this. This is what it looks like. We're going to go into all the specific moves to use and what skills to unlock. So I'll show you guys my build soon. But as you guys are seeing, we're taking tons of her health off even when she blocks. If you do certain moves right away, you'll be able to break her poise, get a brutal attack off, and go right back into specific attacks, which I'm going to go over. And just look at all the damage we're doing already at the beginning of this fight. We're going to do tons of damage on her even when she blocks. So this is the armor we're going to use. So the armor you want to use for this fight is the Deep Shadow armor. And first of all, the weapon I'm using is a neglected greatsword, which isn't even that great. So you guys will already have a better weapon than me, but I'm already doing tons of damage. As for stats, put your stats into strength and proficiency, with a little more going into strength, because that's how this weapon scales. Then getting into the armor is the Deep Shadow armor. So you have the frontal assault again, and guard penetration. So you're doing a lot of damage on the front, even when she guards as well, making this the best armor to use against other bosses and enemies that also have a shield. As for the gear, I'm just using the necklace of the blood moons. You guys might have a better one than me, but make sure you have on the ring of sealed lightning for the lightning resistance. For consumables, just make sure you have some kind of enhancer for your weapon to do even more damage, though you don't have to do that, but that'll make this fight go quicker. Then lightning cleanse potion, lightning resistance elixir, and then just put on a bunch of throwables. We could have used this at the end of the fight, but I didn't even need to use that because I like the flow of my light and heavy attacks. Alright, here's my build, guys, and I'm gonna go over the order of attacks you should do as well. So start with Armor Breaker. As soon as she attacks you, press your light attack for a quick follow-up. That's how you get quick attacks in within her combo, and sometimes stopping their combos. Now, you could also go right into Counter Strike. So that's when you do a little wind-up, but then you block, but that's gonna take a lot more stamina off. Or you could play it safe and just do Armor Breaker. She's gonna hit you once or twice at the beginning of this fight, so just be prepared for that second hit. After Armor Breaker, you can go right into Phantom Knight's Veil. What this does is damage enemies while you charge up your skills, and that's the next thing you're going to do. So after Armor Breaker, do Phantom Knight's Veil, which is when you go up in the air and slam down. Then you're going to hold your light attack, which is Savage Momentum, and then you're going to hold your heavy attack, which is Mortal Blow. If you unlock the two skills under this, you can improve this and do a huge slash that does even more damage, so I recommend upgrading that. And also recommending upgrading that one as well, so you increase the power of charging your heavy attack. Then you go right back into Knight's Veil or Inner Fury. I actually didn't do Inner Fury throughout this fight, because I just switched to Greatsword. I wasn't really comfortable using everything just yet, but this is another great skill. So, here we go. Block. There she does that second attack, then Armor Breaker. Block again, right into Armor Breaker. Then I saw an opening, so I did Phantom Knight's Veil, then hold light, hold heavy. See that huge slash? Look at all the damage we're doing. Then hold heavy again. Bam. You're going to get that brutal attack off. So if you just do that order right there, guys, you're going to break her poise at the beginning. If you mess it up, just start the run over, I would say. Then you're going to go right into holding light, holding heavy, and then holding heavy again for that huge slam. Then she's going to do this move right here. Don't block that, because that'll put electrocution status on you. After you get through that, hold light, hold heavy, then hold heavy again. That's your bread and butter to this fight, guys. You're holding light attack, you're holding heavy attack, then you hold heavy again without moving. Then you get that Phantom Knight's Veil off. This sprint move right here, you can just dodge, but you don't have to dodge. You can just run to the side and you'll evade that. For these slashes here, which he also does, I recommend getting back. So I was a little too close to her there, took some damage. But we're going to go right back into Armor Breaker. But you could also use that Counter Strike move, where you do a lot of damage to her. You're getting that Phantom Knight's Veil off, getting those brutal attacks off. But just look at all the damage we're doing to her from the front. So even if she does block your attacks, because of this Deep Shadow armor, you're doing a ton of damage to her. And you guys will see it's like night and day if you're using the dual wield or the spear. But if you guys do use the spear, make sure you run up behind her and use Assassin's Elixir. That's another strategy you could do. But this strategy right here, you just go for it and attack her from the front. Look at all the health we're just taking off her. And if you're using the dual wield, you can see my last video on how I did my build for Maluka. And so you're going back and forth from doing those light attacks, doing those heavy attacks. You're basically charging everything. And that's what got me through this fight. And the really big heavy hitter is just holding your heavy attack while you stand still. And there you guys have it. You're going to do a ton of damage to her even when she blocks. And that shield is pretty annoying in this fight, so put on that deep shadow armor. And hope this helped you guys out. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more boss guides, drop a like and subscribe for more. Please comment your tips for others, guys, so we can even help more people and so this video does better. Also, really appreciate you guys watching my boss guides. Thanks for supporting my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.